guys. I went for the Ironman achievement and I got it. It was pretty cool. It only took one try. Got it on the first time, and of course, we're gonna have some No Joy in here. Man, she is an awesome builder, just fantastic person to have with you. You'll see it in here. She life grips another guy, wasn't paying attention. Before you saw that she was messing with Bloody, and he went to cap the flag, and she life gripped him off the cap point just to mess with him. And now there's a paladin that wasn't paying attention, and dude, it must suck to be you because you failed. Pay attention to chat in BGs. I mean, if people are working on achievements, help them out. It's there's a movement going on with the theme, together to the top. Do it. Help people out. But this guy wasn't doing it, so of course No Joy with her life grip pulls him off the flag and allows him to cap the flag instead. Just and during the BG, absolutely no resistance. We had a rogue that tried to get it, tried to stop me. He failed miserably. There was a druid at one point and tried to slow me down, but just no resistance. We dominated the entire game. So the two little fights that I actually get into, I slowed those down. Most of this clip is going to be pretty quick. I'm also going to go over some of my macros that I use as a warrior, and I'm also going to show you my interface and why it's set up the way it is. Not just telling you it's the best, because it might not be the best for you. For me, I like everything in my field of vision. I like everything to be bigger so that I can see it. And I'm also going to go over a couple of my add-ons because they're just absolutely amazing. I really honestly believe that everybody should have these add-ons, regardless of their class, if they want to train and not be tournament style. Because tournaments, you can't use any add-ons at all. So this is just for your everyday casual people here, like truly, and everyday Joe Schmo. So here's some videos.
Haha, he probably thinks I'm such a bitch for doing that.
Oh, did you life grip him?
Yes, he was going for the flag, so I life gripped him back.
Sick.
Trying to get it smacking. Know my game plan. Trying to get it smacking.
Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to talk about some of my add-ons. The very first one I would like to talk about is going to be Auctioneer. It's the one that makes all your money for you. I'll show it to you once I actually get into the game, but it's just an awesome one to have. You have so many different things, but it is a CPU sucker, so if you've got a poor computer, turn it off unless you are setting up auctions or playing with the auction house. But it's amazing. Keeps all your stats and everything for you, so it's really cool. Goes on percentages and it barters for you, sets prices automatically. It's just really cool to have. Bartender, that is my action bars. It's the new UI, or a different UI other than the Blizzard one that I have. Beat counter I have turned off. That's part of the auction house thing. It's CPU sucker. I never use it. I'm not worried about it. Carbonite, this one is my quest helper. It's my mini map. It's pretty much an all-in-one. It's really cool for leveling. It's really cool for figuring out what you have and what you don't have in your bank. You can look at all of your characters, even on different realms. You can look on all of your characters to see what like if you have professions leveled up, you can see what area you're in, so if you got to go farm on your main tune, or if you've got another tune or something you want to buy all the stuff for, you can do that via this guy right here. Demon Mail Assist, It's one of the ones. It has 3 different options. You can hit get mail or get money, get items, and accept COD. But this one gets all of your mail with 1 click. I made the mistake of accepting COD one time, and some guy mistyped 1,000 and put 10,000 in there, and I accepted it, and I lost out on 10 grand. So that kind of sucks. Enchantrix is it's something cool if you're going to be an enchanter. One of my tunes is, but this one is not, so I don't have it set up here. And then as you disenchant stuff, it tells you what you get out of different things. Error filter gets rid of the red error on the top of the page. It gets rid of a lot of the ones that don't matter, like you can't do that here, I need a target to attack, crap like that. It just gets rid of all of that stuff. Gladiator, LOSA, that's an awesome one. It actually tells you what your opponent is doing, so you don't have to watch your debuffs, and you don't have to, be so focused on them. You can be more focused on what you're doing, and it just makes it a little easier. Gladius, I have it set up for stock, or just the default settings. It's just a cool one for quick targeting. Informant, obviously it displays detailed information in tooltips such as vendor sales information and more. It's cool. Mixed scrolling battle text, I just got it. I haven't quite got it figured out exactly how I want it yet, so I can't really go in depth on that one. One bag, instead of opening 17 different bags, or well, in our case it's 4 or 5, what it does is it condenses it all into one small clean looking UI. The same with one bank, it does the exact same thing. Recount, that one's pretty obvious for those who've been playing for a long time. This is your DPS, healing meter, disarms, and interrupts and all that stuff. Rob boss mods. This one is awesome for Cataclysm if you're PvE. It has preset strategies for bosses and stuff, all the way up through some raids. I don't remember which ones, but it posts it for you, so there's no more explaining fights in Vent or sitting there for 20 minutes typing everything out to explain the fight. You click one button and it posts in raid chat or in party chat, depending on where you want it to go. Sell junk. This is a one-click button. It sells anything that is gray in your bags, and it will also sell anything that is white that you tell it to sell. But it one click and everything goes. It's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got stubby, swatter. Those are normal. Tidy plates. It's brand new for me. I haven't got it reconfigured totally yet, but it's pretty cool. I like the way I can see and keep track of targets a lot easier in the arenas. It's really nice. Titan panel gives you a bunch of basic information: how much gold, where your location, loot type, performance, repair, volume, XP per hour, and then yeah, it's pretty cool. Deadly boss mods. If you are in PvE, this is a must-have at max level. If you don't have it, you need it. There's no reason not to have it. It doesn't take up that much CPU. It's really cool. You guys should get it. And then totem timers for my shaman, which is over here. You can't see it right now, but yeah, that's all my add-ons that I use. I really don't have that many. It does change quite a bit though. I'll create a new character real quick just so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. I came from Orc, the Horde side. My Paladin's the first one I've ever leveled up, but I'll let you see it in just 1 second. I want to make up a name real quick. Alright, so when you log in, this is what you see for your UI. It is terrible, absolutely terrible. There is nothing cool about the way to set it up, but I'll show you how I set it up in a real quick hurry as soon as it loads up here. I'm sorry I put off this video for so long. It's been probably a week and a half, 2 weeks now, maybe even 3 since I posted one, and it's just because I've been playing and having a lot of fun, and I'm also in school. Aviation is a pain in the butt. It's like learning a whole new language if you start from zero, and so it's pretty difficult to go through. So a lot of my time has been devoted to that. And then I'm married, so I've got that as well. We're going to skip this cinematic here. And of course we got to load again. So the very first thing I do here when it loads up is I'm going to hide Gladius, because you don't need that unless you're in arenas. So you do enter / Gladius hide. And Gladius is for level 70 and level 85 at this point. So that gets rid of that, right? I'm going to minimize recount just a little bit. I'm going to pull this down here. Minimize this guy. Right here. If I can pick it up. Alright, so now I already have everything pretty much preset. I'll show it to you real quick though, what my presets are, and you can pause the video if you'd like to match my presets. We come down to, you got your bartender, it's a little beer cup in your micro mini bar. You come down to profiles, and I'm going to copy from, once you get your first one set up, you can always copy from this. I'm going to copy from my main tune, which is Constantine, and then you can come back into your bars, and here's where I was saying you can pause it if you want to match everything right here. My scale is set to 1.2, alpha is all up, button grid is enabled, and padding is 1 space between each one, so they're nice and big right in my field of vision. And it's bars, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's all I have. Bars 1 through 6. You can turn on your XP bar and move it, and it's just a left click to make everything green here. And then I put my XP bar up here because it's not that big of a deal. You lock it all up, and that's my basic UI right there. So if you'd like to look at it, you're welcome to pause the video in just a second. Alright, that's how my UI is set up right there.